Hello students, welcome to AffairsCloud. My name is Vikas. So friends, we have an application by the name CurrentAffairs which you can go and download through the Play Store. And once you have downloaded, you can log in with your Gmail ID. And why I am suggesting you this application, because this is the one-stop solution for all the current affairs. This is the best of the best application and the platform where you can enhance your learning through help. Here you will be provided with multiple courses. Here you will be provided with multiple options of quizzes, and even you will be provided current affairs on daily basis. PDFs and quizzes will be provided to you on daily basis, both in Hindi as well as English. Here you will be provided current affairs with weekly basis and monthly basis also. Here remember, once you have done watching our video, then you can log in through this application, take out the PDF, read that PDF and go through the quizzes. That will enhance your preparation. Same you have to do for weekly and same you have to do for the monthly also. In monthly you will be provided with the top 100 important questions PDF and video also, that will enhance your learning, and it will be a very beneficial and important video for the revision perspective. And not just this friends, apart from this we also provide you banking and economic questions. We provide you state current affairs such as of Uttarakhand, UP, Tripura, Telangana, and many more. Not just this, apart from this, we also provide you topic wise current affairs, and the topics that we are providing you are really important. These topics are such as national affairs, international affairs, important days, sports, defense, science and technology, apps and web portals, obituary. These are the important topics that are being asked in various exams across India. So these are the topics that are must and should be covered and will be beneficial for the preparation of the students. So such friends, I'll highly suggest you to watch our video, as they will be very beneficial for you in the long term.
Hello everyone, how are you all? I hope you are all good. So students, in this video we will be discussing important current affairs of the first week of the February month. The session will be really important, so you have to pay attention till the end. Also, I'll suggest you all to make notes. Making notes will help you a very good habit in the long term, and it will be very useful for you for revision just before your exams. Let's start. The first question is, in which state Indian Army's exercise Topchi? Topchi is the name of the exercise that was recently conducted in which state? Alright, and this is an annual firepower demonstration and training exercise that was conducted by the School of Artillery in January 2023. See, so much information from the question itself. What? First, Topchi. Who conducts this Topchi, or it was conducted by whom? It was conducted by the School of Artillery. Alright, it was conducted by whom? It was conducted by School of Artillery. When? In the month of January. Now the question asked here is that in which state this exercise Topchi was conducted, that is an Indian Army's exercise. Correct option is option 5th, that is in the state of Maharashtra. This is an annual firepower demonstration and training exercise conducted by the School of Artillery, that is in Nasik, Maharashtra. Alright, highly important. Correct option, option 5. Next, which of the following organization has jointly released a report along with the Food and Agriculture Organization? This is a department of United Nations, and here we are talking about a report that was released by Food and Agriculture Organization. Remember, according to Asia Pacific Overview of the Food Security and Nutrition, Urban Food Security and Nutrition Report that was jointly released by UN agencies in the month of January, an increasing number of people in Asia lack enough food to eat, as food insecurity is rising with greater prices and worsening poverty. And you will see that the prices of basic food are increasing. If we take example of Pakistan, in Pakistan the food prices has risen to almost 2 to 3 times. If we talk about wheat, if we talk about rice, if we talk about daily commodities, the prices has risen almost by 200 to 300%, and the inflation is also currently increasing. And we know that the situation in Pakistan is getting worse day by day, and even IMF, that is your International Monetary Fund, has said no to help the Pakistan in the time of crisis now. So recently it is saying that which of the following organization has joined a report along with Food and Agriculture Organization that was based on food insecurity. So remember, it is your World Food Program, World Health Organization, and UNICEF. So all these three organizations, along with FAO, that is a department of United Nations only, they have released the report that is talking about the food insecurity and hunger all around the world. Also, one of the reason that we are facing food insecurity is war, Ukraine war, because of which we are seeing the wheat insecurity and urea. Because of this, the crops that require nutrition is not being provided to them. And second is your global warming, or we can say climate change. Then apart from this, which state government has launched the vision for all high vision for all school eye health? This program was launched by which state government? It was launched by Goa state government. Then floriculture mission. I repeat, floriculture mission. This floriculture mission was approved by which state government? It is your Assam. Then where was your G20 science inception meeting was held? G20 S20, that is your Science 20. This is a part of G20 only. Where was this Science 20 meeting held? It was held in Puducherry. Where was it held? It was held in Puducherry. Then tell me, what is the new name of the capital of Andhra Pradesh? New capital name of Andhra Pradesh, it is your Vishakhapatnam. Then which edition of International Kolkata Book Fair was held recently? It is your 46th edition of the International Kolkata Book Fair. So it was the 46th edition of the International Kolkata Book Fair that was recently held. Then Ladli Behna. This scheme was launched by which state government? Ladli Behna. This was launched by which state government? Ladli Behna was launched by Madhya Pradesh. Alright, it was your Madhya Pradesh state that has launched Ladli Behna scheme. Apart from this, tell me, Visit India Year 2023 initiative. I repeat, Visit India Year 2023 initiative. This was launched by whom? This initiative, that is Visit India Year 2023, was launched by G. Kishan Reddy. It was launched by G. Kishan Reddy. Next, which company has recently emerged as the India's first payment gateway player to process CBDC? What is CBDC? It is your central bank digital currency, or this is also known as digital rupee. And we know that is e-rupee was launched in two segments, that is your retail one, e-retail, and it is your e-merchant. And also one thing you need to remember regarding this digital rupee, that if we store this money in your bank account similar to that of a normal Indian rupee, then this won't be giving you any interest. Alright, that means once you are storing it, you won't be getting any interest. It will be just used for the trade purpose. So which is the company that has emerged and the India's first payment gateway player to process central bank digital currency? It will be your CC Avenue. Alright, highly important. Next, which insurance company has recently launched pay-as-you-drive vehicle insurance policy to offer premiums based on the usage of the vehicle? So in order to pay vehicle insurance policy to offer premiums based on the usage of the vehicle, the company that has started this pay-as-you-drive vehicle insurance policy is your New India Assurance Company. Alright, here features such as pay as you drive include discounts on renewables, coverage beyond distance limit, and enhanced protection such as zero depreciation also. Next, the International Monetary Fund, that is your IMF, headquarters is in Washington DC, has projected India's growth to decline from 6.8% in 2022 to -% in 2023. So remember, the IMF has projected India's growth rate to decline, that was projected earlier to be 6.8% in 2022 to be around 6.1% in 2023. Also remember, this is the India's GDP growth rate, and it is one of the highest in the world, as all other economies, even the developed countries, are facing high chance of recession, and the inflation there has risen to the record levels. Apart from this, even if we are talking about the global trade, remember the global trade will be growing between 2 to 3% only, not more than that. Even in the year 2024, it is expected that India's GDP will be more than 6%. Next, India won the first ICC Under 19 Women's T20 World Cup in 2023 by defeating which country? First of all, you need to remember where was this World Cup held, that is your ICC Under 19 Women's T20 World Cup. Where was this hosted, or where was this held? This was held in South Africa. Where was this held? It was held in South Africa. And remember that it was for the first time, that is the first time that India has won this Under 19 Women's T20 World Cup, and they have defeated England in the finals to win this World Cup. All right, highly important. And where was this World Cup being held? It was hosted by South Africa. Next, tell me, if I ask you, recently Patanjali Foods has recently partnered with which state government for palm oil cultivation? So Patanjali has tied up with Nagaland government for the palm oil cultivation. For palm oil cultivation. Alright, very important. Also, recently Adani Group has acquired a port for $1.2 billion. The name of the port is Haifa Port. Alright, so Adani Group has acquired Haifa Port for $1.2 billion. Then first tourism working group meeting. First tourism working group meeting. Where this working group meeting will be held? First edition of the tourism working group meeting be held. It will be held in the state of Gujarat. Alright, it will be held in the state of Gujarat. Then, which country has recently joined International Solar Alliance? It will be your Congo. Where is the headquarter? It is in Gurugram, Haryana. And in International Solar Alliance, it is your France and India that has set up this together. It is a joint venture between these two, and it was launched in 2015. Then tell me, recently it was your 96th Akhil Bhartiya Marathi Sahitya Sammelan. I repeat, 96th edition of the Akhil Bhartiya Marathi Sahitya Sammelan. Where was this held? It was held in the state of Maharashtra. Next, Dash hosts the Global Energy Meet in Bangalore. So, India hosted the Global Energy Meet, and where was this held in India? It was held in Bangalore. Alright, next, remember recently Bal Mitra. What is Bal Mitra? Bal Mitra is the name of a WhatsApp chatbot. That is a WhatsApp chatbot, Bal Mitra. This was launched by which state? It was launched by which state or union territory, to be precise? It was launched by Delhi. Alright, Delhi's child right body has launched this WhatsApp chatbot, that is Bal Mitra. Apart from this, tell me, who is India's first supplier of parts of nuclear turbine? Which company? It is your Azad Engineering. Next, when was Martyrs Day 2023, also known as Sarvodaya Day, observed across India? So Martyrs Day is observed on 30th of January. This day is also known as Sarvodaya Divas, or this day is also known as Shaheed Divas. This day is observed across India on 30th of January to pay tribute to all those people who have sacrificed their lives for India. This day also marks the death anniversary of Mahatma Gandhi. That is your 30th of January. Alright, and remember, in the year 2023, that is on 30th of January 2023, it was the 75th death anniversary of Mahatma Gandhi. Next, also this is for 30th of January, right? But apart from this, remember Martyrs Day is or Shahid Divas. It is also observed on 23rd of March. As on 23rd of March, three young freedom fighters, Bhagat Singh, Shivram Rajguru, and Sukhdev Thapar, they also breathed their last breath. And remember, 23rd March 2023 is your 92nd death anniversary of those three freedom fighters. Next, Mughal Garden in Delhi University's North Campus will be renamed to what? So remember, Mughal Garden in New Delhi's University in Mughal Garden in Delhi University's new name will be Gautam Buddha Cemetery. So remember, Mughal Gardens in Delhi University's North Campus will be renamed to Gautam Buddha Cemetery. Alright, and the garden does not have a Mughal design, was rationale given by the university behind the re-Christianizing and was done on 27th of January 2023. Next, who was recently conferred with the prestigious Gangadhar National Award for Poetry 2021 by Sambalpur University. I repeat, who was recently conferred with the prestigious Gangadhar National Award for Poetry by Sambalpur University. He will be KG Shankar Pillai. Alright, eminent Malayalam poet KG Shankara Pillai was conferred with the prestigious Gangadhar National Award for Poetry 2021 by Sambalpur University on the occasion of its 56th its 56th Foundation Day, that was on 10th of January. And also this award, that is your prestigious Gangadhar National Award, carried a 1 lakh rupees prize, a citation, a shawl and a memento also. So correct option is KG Shankara Pillai was honored with the prestigious Gangadhar National Award for Poetry 2021 as he is a very famous Malayalam poet. He is a famous Malayalam poet. Next, NSA, that is your National Security Advisor of India, and Jake Sullivan, the National Security Advisor of USA, has launched an inaugural meeting of the US-India Initiative on Critical and Emerging Technologies in Washington, D.C. Who is the current NSA of India? Simple question, friends. He will be Ajit Doval. Alright. An ICET question can be asked that Initiative on Critical and Emerging Technologies. This ICET initiative was launched by which two countries together? It will be your India and it will be your USA. Next, name the personality from India who was recently honored with the Lifetime Achievement Honor at the 2023 edition of the India UK Achievers Honors. He will be Manmohan Singh, who is the former Prime Minister of India and Member of Parliament of Rajya Sabha, and his constituency is Rajasthan. He was honored with the Lifetime Achievement Honor at the 2023 edition of the prestigious India UK Achievers Honors, that is a first of a kind celebration of the United Kingdom India's alumni that was held on 25th of January in 2023. This was held in London, UK. Alright, and he was honored with this Lifetime Achievement Award for his contribution to economic and political life. So correct option is Manmohan Singh. Highly important, mark this. Alright, and this India UK Achiever Honors was organized by NISAO UK. What is this? This is your National Indian Students and Alumni Union of United Kingdom in partnership with the British Council in India and supported by UK's Government Department for International Trade and UK Higher Education Sector. So it was organized by NISAU UK and it was held on 25th of January. And who was honored with the Lifetime Achievement Honor here? He will be Dr. Manmohan Singh, who is the former Prime Minister of India, and he was honored for his economic and political contribution to his world. Next, as per the Asian Waterbird Census 2023 that was conducted in January, which state union territory the 25 avian species were discovered? So 25 avian species were discovered as per the Asian Waterbird Census 2023 in Ladakh. Alright, in Ladakh. Here remember the observations were recorded on eBird application. This is an online bird observation database that offers real-time data about bird distribution and abundance to scientists, researchers, and various naturalists. Next. Next, friends, if I ask you, tell me, recently 36th edition of the Surajkund Handicraft Mela was held. 36th edition of the Surajkund Handicraft Mela was held. Tell me, where was this held? It was held in Faridabad. Faridabad is in Haryana. And who inaugurated it? It was inaugurated by the Vice President of India, Jagdeep Dhankar. Then tell me, PM Kusum scheme. PM Kusum scheme has been extended till which year? It has been extended till March 2026. Then who launched Save Wetlands campaign? And we have discussed this multiple times in daily current affairs. Save Wetlands campaign. It was launched by whom? Bhupendra Yadav ji has launched this Save Wetlands campaign, and it is basically for the conservation of these wetlands. Next tell me, recently which edition of the Standing Committee of the Central Zonal Council meeting was held in Dehradun? It was the 15th edition of the Standing Committee of Central Zonal Council meeting that was held in Dehradun. Apart from this, tell me, Plast India 2023. This is a CEO conclave. It was chaired by whom and where? So remember, Mansukh Mandviya ji chaired the CEO conclave that was held during Plast India 2023. So question can be asked that CEO conclave was chaired by whom? Mansukh Mandviya, and during what? During Plast India 2023. Apart from this, India has recently provided how many buses to Sri Lanka under the Economic Assistance Scheme? So India has delivered 50 buses to Sri Lanka under the Economic Assistance Scheme. Then Garvi Gujarat Tour. Garvi Gujarat Tour was launched in order for tourism purpose, and it was launched by which sector or which railway or ministry? As I've said, it was launched by Indian Railways, or the Ministry of, if asked Ministry of Railways. Then recently a nano urea plant will be set up. A nano urea plant will be set up. Where this nano urea plant will be coming up? It will be coming up in the state of Jharkhand, this nano urea plant. Moving on, ICG Day, that is your Indian Coast Guard Day, was observed across India on 1st of February 2023 to commemorate the 47th edition of the Raising Day of ICG. I repeat, in 2023 on 1st of February, it was the 47th Rising Day of the Indian Coast Guard Day. Highly important, mark this. Also remember, ICG, Indian Coast Guard, is the 4th largest coast guard in the world, and it has approximately 158 ships and 70 aircrafts. Next, which city was recently declared as the capital of Andhra Pradesh by Chief Minister of Andhra Pradesh, Y.S. Jagan Mohan Reddy? It will be your Vishakhapatnam. Alright. Also remember, highly important, that which is the capital of Andhra Pradesh now? Vishakhapatnam. Apart from this, on 3rd and 4th of March in 2023, Y.S. Jagan Mohan Reddy, Chief Minister of Andhra Pradesh, also announced that Andhra Pradesh will be organizing a Global Investor Summit in Vishakhapatnam. Similarly, if you remember, in UP also Global Investor Summit was held in the month of Feb. And where was this held? Lucknow. Next, name the state that has recently launched the Arohini Initiative Training Program for the Safety and Security of Girls in 746 Kasturba Gandhi Balika Vidyalaya, that is KGBV. So remember, the state that has launched Arohini Initiative Training Program for the safety and security of girls in all 746 Kasturba Gandhi Balika Vidyalayas, and the state is Uttar Pradesh. In all these schools, for the safety and security of girls in 746 Kasturba Gandhi Balika Vidyalayas that are in UP, this Arohini initiative training program was launched. Under this newly launched campaign, the Samagra Shiksha Abhiyan will work to ensure the safety and security of the girls in these Kasturba Gandhi Balika Vidyalayas. This Arohini initiative, it was established in the year 2011. It is a girls empowerment and education program that rooted firmly in the philosophy that girls and boys must receive an education. Next, if I ask you, tell me who emerged as the world's most popular leader? World's most popular leader. Who emerged as the world's most popular leader? He will be PM Modi, and with an approval rating of 78%. All right. Also, which language will be taught in the schools of Australia? It will be Punjabi. Apart from this, Australia also announced the removal of British monarchy from its bank notes. All right. Next, also tell me in the month of January 2023 how much GST was collected. So a total of 1.55 lakh crore rupees in GST was collected just in the month of January 2023. Then which organization has launched pay as you drive vehicle insurance policy? It is your New India Assurance. Next, tell me who has been appointed as the CEO of Gujarat Maritime Cluster. He will be Madhvendra Singh. Madhvendra Singh has been appointed as the CEO of Gujarat Maritime Cluster. Then who has been appointed as the brand ambassador of Puma India? For Puma India, who has been appointed as the brand ambassador? Harmanpreet Kaur. Harmanpreet Kaur has been appointed as the brand ambassador of Puma India. And who has been appointed as the new country head for India for Morgan Stanley? Morgan Stanley. For Morgan Stanley, who has been appointed as the new country head? Arun Kohli. Alright, Arun Kohli has been appointed as the new country head for Morgan Stanley. Next, which bank is the largest public shareholder in the Yes Bank as of February 2023? It will be your SBI, and they are having a holding of 30%. If we talk about Yes Bank, who is the managing director and chief executive officer here? He will be Prashant Kumar. And when was this established? It was in 2004 that this was established, and headquarters is in Mumbai, Maharashtra. Next, name the bank that recently announced the implementation of the first phase of the central bank digital currency or e-rupee. So it is your Kotak Mahindra Bank that has recently announced the implementation of the first phase of CBDC, that is your e-rupee. Then the digital rupee pilot will be launched by Kotak Mahindra Bank in Mumbai, Delhi and Ahmedabad. In these three locations, this digital e-rupee will be launched. And remember, if question asks that digital rupee was launched by which organization, it was your RBI that has launched this digital form of rupee by RBI. Next, in which international airport PVR Cinemas has been launched in India's first multiplex housed within an airport complex? That means these PVR Cinemas have launched the cinemas in the airport complex, and it will be India's first multiplex housed airport complex. What is the name of that airport where this PVR Cinemas will be located? It will be your Chennai International Airport. This will be a 5-screen property at PVR Aerohub, that is in Chennai International Airport, that is in Chennai, Tamil Nadu, and this is the India's first multiplex housed within an airport complex. There will be 1155 seats available for the same. Next, also remember Camp Govda International Airport and Indira Gandhi International Airport. These are the two airports that have been in the top 10 airports globally. Next, who was recently appointed as the first female Prime Minister of Equatorial Guinea? I repeat, who has been appointed as the Prime Minister or the first female Prime Minister of Equatorial Guinea? She is Manuela Roca Boite. Alright, and she became the first female to hold the position of Prime Minister in Equatorial Guinea. Next, USA based General Atomics Aeronautical Systems, that is GAASI, began their significant projects in which of the following fields in India? So they have begun their significant projects in the field of semiconductors, artificial intelligence, and drones. So correct option is option 5. So it is your General Atomics Aeronautical Systems Incorporation, that is GAASI, that has began their significant projects in the field of semiconductors, artificial intelligence, and drones. Next, what is the name of the WhatsApp chatbot that was recently developed by Delhi Commission for the Protection of Child Rights? And we have done this. It was launched. What is the name? Balmitra. It is a WhatsApp chatbot launched by Delhi Rights Commission, or we can say which state launched it. It was launched by Delhi, and it is a two-way communication between the people and the children, and this will help them to be safe, all right, to protect them basically. Here the helpline number that you can note down is 9311 551393. This is the helpline number for this same, and this will enable children, parents, and concerned citizens to interact with the commission more quickly and effectively. Next, in February month, Microsoft Corporation has announced a premium Teams messaging offering powered by ChatGPT. What does ChatGPT and what is the full form of ChatGPT and what does T stands for in this ChatGPT? First of all, remember ChatGPT is a artificial intelligence chatbot. Alright, basically whatever you type, whatever you will be asking this ChatGPT, it will be giving you the answer. But remember, its knowledge is limited to events just before 2021. This is not connected to internet, mark this. Alright, that means it cannot access the information beyond 2021. Apart from this, also remember what is the full form of ChatGPT? It is your chat generative pre-trained transformer. Alright, so ChatGPT is your chat generative pre-trained transformer. The question asked here is what is the full form of T here? It is your transformer. This will simplify meetings using the AI chatbot and has taken Silicon Valley by a storm. Even remember, Microsoft has recently provided $10 billion in funding for this ChatGPT. Alright, ChatGPT was launched by whom? It was launched by OpenAI, and it was launched in November 2022. Apart from this, remember Google has also launched their own chat platform, AI chat platform, that is by the name Bard. Next tell me if I ask you who has been appointed as the new Drugs Controller General of India, DCGI. He will be Rajiv Singh has been appointed as the new Drug Controller General of India. Next, tell me who has been appointed as the Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer of Mahindra Finance. Who he will be? Raul Rubella. Raul Rubella has been appointed as the Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer of Mahindra Finance. Next, if I ask you, tell me which Indian player has announced retirement from all the forms of international cricket? Murli Vijay. Then who became the highest wicket taker from Indian team in T20 international cricket? He will be Chahal. Alright, next remember who won the Tata Steel Masters 2023? It was won by Anish Giri. Anish Giri is a Dutch player. Then Which Indian wrestler has won bronze medal at the Zagreb Open 2023? In this Zagreb Open, which Indian wrestler has won bronze medal? He will be Aman Shehrawat. He will be Aman Shehrawat. Then, who won the first National Beach Soccer Championship? It is your Kerala state that has won the first ever National Beach Soccer Championship. Alright, apart from them, who will be hosting the Football Asian Cup for 2027? Football Asian Cup for 2027 will be hosted by Saudi Arabia. Next is name the ministry that has recently signed a memorandum of understanding with Engineers India Limited to develop waste to energy biomethanation project in cities with a million plus population. For million plus population cities, recently which ministry has tied up with EIL to develop a waste to energy biomethanation project? Which is the ministry? It is your Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs, and this will be these projects will be developed where there will be a million plus population. Next, which bank has recently issued a work order to Retail Corporation of India Limited to provide 4G LTE, that is your long term evolution connectivity, to 15,000 offsite automated teller machines across India? It will be your State Bank of India. So SBI will be providing 4G LTE connectivity to more than 15,000 offsite ATM machines across India. Next, Indusend International Holding Limited has recently received a preliminary approval from RBI to increase their ownership in the Indusend Bank to 26%. Alright. I repeat, Indusend International Holding Limited, that is a subsidiary of Hinduja Group, has received preliminary approval from RBI to increase their ownership in Indusend Bank to 26%. And here Hinduja Group will contribute more than 10,000 crore rupees to Indusend Bank. Next, in January, Dash meeting of the US India Civil Space Joint Working Group was held between India and USA to discuss the collaboration in Earth and space science as well as human space exploration. So it was the 8th edition of the India and US Space Joint US Civil Space Joint Working Group that was held between India and USA to discuss on various matters such as Earth and space science exploration as well as human space exploration. And it was the 8th meeting that you need to remember. So correct option is 8th edition. Next is a renowned Telugu filmmaker and Padma awardee Kaisanadhuni Vishwanath, that is K. Vishwanath, has passed away recently in the month of February 2023. In which year did he receive the Padma Shri award in the field of art? So it was in the year 1992 that K. Vishwanath, who was a very famous Telugu filmmaker and a Padma awardee, who recently passed away. Then if we talk about Padma Shri, he was honored with this Padma Shri award in field art in the and it is the 4th highest civilian award. He was honored with Padma Shri in the year 1992. Then apart from this, remember, he was the 48th edition, or he was the 48th recipient of the Dadasaheb Phalke Award, that is the India's highest award in the field of cinema. Alright, and he was honored with this 48th edition of the Dadasaheb Phalke Award in the year 2016. It was not the 48th edition, just remember, he was the 48th recipient of this award. Next, the central government has recently raised the minimum download speed of broadband connectivity to dash. So remember, the central government has recently raised the minimum download speed of broadband connectivity to 2 Mbps. Alright, that is the center has specified that a higher minimum download speed of 2 Mbps. Earlier it was 512 KB per second, and now it has been increased to 2 Mbps. Next, Lahari Bai emerged as the real brand ambassador of the coarse grains in the tribal dominated Dindori district of which state of Madhya Pradesh. I repeat, Lahari Bai, who has emerged as the real brand ambassador of the coarse grains in the tribal dominated Dindori district of Madhya Pradesh. Alright, at the time when Narendra Modi government is working hard to make India a global hub of millets cultivation and research, a 27-year-old Baiga tribal woman Lahari Bai has emerged as the real brand ambassador of the coarse grain in the tribal dominated Dindori district of Madhya Pradesh in the International Year of Millets, that is the year 2023, and it was given by Prime Minister Narendra Modi in 2018. So correct option becomes option 5. Question can also be asked that Lahari Bai, who has emerged as the real brand ambassador of this grain, that is for millets, she belongs to which tribe? She is from Baiga tribe. She is from Baiga tribe. Next, name the company that has recently introduced a drone technology in coal mines by launching Vihangam, a web-based portal. So this Vihangam was launched by which company? It is your Mahanadi Coalfields Limited. All right. Mahanadi Coalfields Limited, that is a public sector enterprise under the Ministry of Coal, introduced this drone technology for the coal mines by launching Vihangam, that is a web-based portal that will include drone and ground control system. Alright, and here the Vihangam portal will enable authorized user access to real-time drone view video from the mine as well as and had a dedicated 40 Mbps internet lease line located near the mines. Next is name the Indian company that was included in the list of the world's most admired companies of 2023 by Fortune magazine in February 2023. It will be your TCS, that is your Tata Consultancy Services. It has been included into the 25th edition of the Fortune magazines in the list of the world's most admired companies for 2023. The list is regarded as a benchmark of corporate reputation, and it is based on a survey of global business executives, directors, and various analytics. Apart from this, in the annual ranking of corporate reputation, Apple topped the list for the 16th consecutive year, followed by Amazon and Microsoft on the second position. All right, next is according to the Global Leaders Approval survey released by the Morning Consult in the February 2023, who became the most popular leader in the world for the second consecutive year with a 78% approval rating. He will be Narendra Modi, who is the Prime Minister of India and has been declared as the world's most popular leader for the second time that is for the second consecutive year with a 78% approval rating. Next, and one more thing, if I ask you what was the approval rating for Joe Biden, who is the president of USA, the approval rating is 40%. Next, the Ministry of Communication has approved the conversion of rupees 16,133 crore rupees in accrued interest on deferred adjusted gross revenue dues of debt-ridden Vodafone Idea into equity. That means the debt of Vodafone India was converted into equity, and now Government of India is the largest shareholder of Vodafone India with 33% stake. That is how much stake is with Government of India? It is 33%, and that roughly translates to 16,133 crore rupees debt was converted into equity at a face value of 10 rupees each. All right. Next is the Union Ministry of Youth Affairs and Sports, Anurag Singh Thakur, and the Lieutenant Governor of Jammu and Kashmir, Manoj Sinha. They have launched the mascot, theme song, and jersey for which edition of the Khelo India Winter Games that will be held in Gulmarg, Jammu and Kashmir. So remember, for the third edition, that is for the that is for the third edition of the Khelo India Winter Games that will be held in Gulmarg, Jammu and Kashmir. Recently, theme song, mascot, and jersey was launched for the same. And if we talk about what is the name of the mascot here, it is a snow leopard. Snow leopard is the mascot that was launched for the third edition of the Khelo India Winter Games that will be held in Gulmarg, Jammu and Kashmir. And this is the third edition. This will be a 5-day long event. This will be from 10th to 14th of February in 2023 in Gulmarg, Jammu and Kashmir. Also, here it will feature 9 game events which will be featuring around 1500 competitors from all across India. So the correct option is option 1. Next, Vani Jairam, and veteran singer and Padma Bhushan awardee, has recently passed away. In which year she was honored with Padma Bhushan award in the field of art? So this year only, that is in the year 2023, she was honored with Padma Bhushan. Alright, and she has passed away in Chennai, Tamil Nadu at the age of 78. She was born in the Vellore district of Tamil Nadu. Alright, and she was honored with Padma Bhushan in the field of arts in the year 2023. Next, who is the current president of United Nations General Assembly? So remember, Kasaba Korosi is the current president of United Nations General Assembly. Alright, highly important. Next is, which of the following countries has recently announced plans for trilateral framework cooperation with India? So it will be your UAE and France that has recently announced plans for trilateral framework cooperation with India. Alright, and the trilateral initiative will act as a forum to encourage creation and implementation of joint projects in energy sector, solar and nuclear energy also. Alright, next is, name the union ministry who has recently launched Save Wetlands campaign, a campaign structured as on a whole of society approach for wetland conservation, and we have done this. Who he will be? Name of the person is asked, then Bhupendra Yadav. If name of the ministry asked, then Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change has launched this Save Wetlands campaign in order to conserve the wetlands. This will be a 1-year campaign and it will enable affirmative actions for wetlands conservation at all levels of society and involve the all strata of society. Moving on, according to International Energy Agency IEA report that was released in February, India's Lifestyle for Environment initiative, that is LIFE initiative, can save consumers around $440 million globally by the year 2030. I repeat, according to IEA's report, India's Lifestyle for Environment, that is LIFE, can save around $440 million globally by the year 2030. Alright, and remember the benefits of advancing the Lifestyle for Environment, that is LIFE initiative, through the G20, that if adopted worldwide will save around $440 million in by the year 2030. Also, it further said that implementing India's LIFE initiative will help to decrease the worldwide carbon dioxide by 2030, or roughly 1/5 of the emission reduction required to reach the global net zero emission. And what is the target of India to become carbon neutral? It is 2070. If we talk about Kerala state, it will become the first state in India to adopt 100% or to be working on 100% on renewable energy, and they will be shifting to this by the year 2040. And the state of Kerala stated that they will be becoming carbon neutral by the year 2050. Next, recently Pervez Musharraf, who was the retired general, has recently passed away on 5th of February 2023. He is the former president of which country? He is the former president of Pakistan. Next, when was the United Nations International Day of Zero Tolerance for Female Genital Mutilation 2023 was observed across the globe? It was observed on which day? It was on the 6th of February that we observed this day. And this year it was the 12th anniversary for the International Day of Zero Toleration for Female Genital Mutilation. Then the theme that you need to remember for the same is partnership with men and boys to transform social and gender norms to end the female genital mutilation. Moving on, in which city the United Nations Population Fund was headquartered? So it was headquartered in New York. In New York only United Nations headquarters is there. United Nations Development Programs headquarters is there. In Paris there is the headquarters of UNESCO. And remember, in Paris only Olympic Games for the year 2024 will be held. Next, name the country that has recently collaborated with European Union to set up 3 working groups under the Trade and Technology Council. I repeat, name the country that recently collaborated with European Union to set up 3 working groups under the Trade and Technology Council, and we recently just discussed about it. It will be your India. All right, India and European Union recently set up a 3 working group under the Trade and Technology Council. The 3 working groups, if we talk about here, we will be talking about on strategic technology, digital governance, digital connectivity, then green and clean energy technologies. Then we will be talking about trade and investment also. So these 3 we will be talking about on these 3 topics. Next, which organization has recently released the Asian Economic Integration Report, that is AEIR for 2023, Trade, Investment and Climate Change in Asia and the Pacific, with the key findings that greener trade and investment play a major role in tackling the climate change in Asia and the Pacific. So this report was released by whom? Asian Development Bank, that is ADB has released the report, that is Trade, Investment and Climate Change in Asia and Pacific, with key initiative finding the greener trade and investment play a major role in tackling the climate change in Asia and the Pacific. Next, which country is the first World Trade Organization member to formally accept the new agreement on fisheries subsidies in February 2023? It will be your Switzerland. All right. The World Trade Agreement on fisheries subsidies was adopted on 17th of June 2022 at the 12th Ministerial Conference that was held in Geneva, Switzerland. And it is the second agreement reached at the World Trade Organization since its inception, the first broad legally binding multilateral agreement on ocean sustainability on your fisheries subsidies that was accepted by Switzerland. All right. Next, remember, name the bank that has recently partnered with Geojit Financial Services to launch a wealth management platform. I repeat, recently it was your South Indian Bank that has partnered with Geojit Financial Services to launch a wealth management platform. So correct option is South Indian Bank. This platform will enable the bank account holder to maximize their wealth through personalized, efficient and convenient investment solution. And Geojit Financial Service, this is an investment service company with over 35 years of experience in providing effective financial solutions. Next, which company has recently become India's first fintech platform to support cross-border UPI payments? It will be your PhonePe. Alright, I repeat, PhonePe has supported the UPI international payment, making it the first fintech platform that will enable the cross-border UPI payment. That means people who use PhonePe and who have linked their account phone number with their account will be able to directly transfer money from one bank account to another bank account. Apart from this, remember, this will be supported in UAE, Singapore, Mauritius, Nepal and Bhutan, and apart from this 10 plus countries will be start using UPI soon. Next, name the payment bank that has recently launched BizKhata, that is a current account with unlimited transactions for small merchants and business partners in India. I repeat, name the payment bank that has recently launched BizKhata, and this BizKhata is a current account with unlimited transactions for small merchants and business partners in India. It was launched by Airtel Payments Bank. And remember, Airtel was also the organization company that has launched 5G. That was the first company to launch fifth generation of internet in India. So correct option is option 1. Next, K. Satyanarayan Raju was appointed as the Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer of which bank? He was appointed, K. Satyanarayan Raju was appointed as the Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer of Canara Bank. Alright, option C is correct. He will succeed whom if asked? He will be succeeding LV Prabhakar. He will be succeeding LV Prabhakar. Next, name the Indian Institute of Technology that has recently signed a memorandum of understanding with the Indian Space Research Organization, that is ISRO, to collaborate on extended reality in Indian human spaceflight program. Here, conditions similar to that of space will be conducted and a simulation will be provided using the extended reality to the scientists or astronauts. So for that, IIT, that is us, which IIT has tied up with ISRO to work on extended reality to help the Indian human spaceflight program. It will be your IIT Madras. All right, it will be your IIT Madras. They will be developing training module for the Indian spaceflight program using the artificial reality, using your augmented reality, virtual reality, and your mixed reality. Next, which company recently announced a plan to launch an artificial intelligence powered chatbot called Bard to counter the Microsoft backed ChatGPT? As I told you, this was launched by Google, and this ChatGPT was launched by OpenAI, and Microsoft recently put $10 billion into this ChatGPT. They provided this funding for following it and using it more. All right, and Bard, this was launched by Google. And trust me, friends, this generation, or you can say this century, will be dedicated to artificial intelligence. You have seen the emergence of artificial intelligence now, and from this year onwards, from 2023 onwards, you will be seeing this decade, not century, in this decade itself. Century is very long. In this decade itself, you will be seeing huge changes in artificial intelligence. Next, who is the current Comptroller and Auditor General of India? So, who is the current Comptroller and Auditor General of India? He will be Girish Chandra Murmuji. Alright, option C is correct. He is the current Comptroller and Auditor General of India, and he announced that India aims to touch $5 trillion economy by the year 2025. Alright, highly important, mark this. Next, one more thing, remember, Girish Chandra Murmuji, he is also chairing the Shanghai Cooperation Organization Supreme Audit Institution conference that was held in Lucknow. So friends, I hope the session was important and you have learned multiple things. If you find the session to be interesting, all you have to do is like the video and comment below and let us know what are your views on such session. If you want to watch more such videos, you can type Current Affairs by Vikas Rana on YouTube and you will be able to find multiple current affairs videos that has been uploaded by us. Apart from this, if you wish to attempt quiz, then you can go to CurrentAffairs mobile application by downloading it through the Google Play, and even you can visit the website whereby just logging in you will be able to see the multiple quizzes and courses that are being offered by CurrentAffairs. And trust me friends, CurrentAffairs is one of the best source for current affairs on internet. That's all for the day. Thank you and have a nice day.
That's all for the day, friends. I hope you enjoyed the session, and you can follow us on the YouTube channel, as well as apart from YouTube channel, you can go and follow us at AffairsCloud Telegram channel. And if you have any queries related to the content or the courses offered to you or the payment which you did on the application, you can contact us on the number provided, that is 7677333862. Apart from this friends, you can follow us on the Facebook as well as on Instagram handle, that is AffairsCloud_official. In the end friends, if you use a code that is Vikas10, you will be getting an additional extra 10% discount by using this code Vikas10. Also, if you have any problem regarding the course purchase, any problem regarding to our application, you can contact us on the mobile number, that is 9677333862. And if you want to mail us, you can also mail us on support@affairscloud.com, and I assure you that our representative from us will be contacting you soon and resolving your issue.